Olympic City PIWC. Welcome, 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 my people. Welcome to what is a little review of what our year has been like from January 2024 up until December 2024, where you guys are sat in front of me listening to my beautiful, beautiful voice. We're going to go over a couple of things that happened over the past 12 months. We begin with January, very beginning of January. If you cast your mind back, I believe 12 months, the first Saturday of the new year, we had Takeover, our very own 9th edition of Takeover. There we had ministers such as Ryan Ofe, we had Sumi Sola, my absolute favourite, and of course, our very own Olympic City music. Absolutely killed it. And we go again this year, a couple of days time. I hope you guys have bought your tickets. Aside from that, in January, we also had our Impetus event. Within Impetus, we took the time just to dedicate the year into the Lord's hands, praying and fasting and committing the year ahead into our Lord's hands as well. Then moving on to February. February is a beautiful month for many reasons, but the main reason why February is so great is because I was born in February. So if you're trying to get me a present, 9th of February, guys. Aside from that very beautiful fact, we also had our men's breakfast. Mandem, we ate and we ate well. Big shout out to Mama Tilly and our very own pastor for hosting us in their humble abode and allowing us to eat and really just chill together as guys as well. Within that month too, we also had our marriage and relationship seminar. You guys, February is the month of love. Ladies as well, if you haven't found your person yet, we go again this year. Within that time, we really discussed things such as family planning, how to choose the right spouse, and so on. Of course, I know this very well myself as well. Then we move on to March. In March, what did we do? We marched forward like the mighty church that we are. Within the month of March as well, we had our Mother's Day. So for all of our lovely, beautiful, hardworking, prayerful mothers, we celebrated them on that very day as well. And if you didn't know, we also celebrated the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ in the month of March. In March, we truly did march forward. Easter Convention started from Wednesday, took us all the way through to the Sunday as well, but we all got together to really celebrate what it means for Christ to have died and resurrected on our behalf as well. Month of April, OCM, Olympic City Music, held an amazing worship night for us all. It was a time where we really got to experience what worship is like in a different dimension. For me personally, I can't lie, sometimes when it gets me, I shed a little tear, just a little tear, not too much though, because these camera guys have got their eyes out on all of us, do you know what I mean? Then we move on to May. Now, May was a very special month. Firstly, OC Music serenaded us in the month before. The following month, they brought out an EP, All Hail the King. Guys, look, come a bit closer. I'll even move a little closer. If you haven't listened to it yet, yeah, pick up your phone now, go onto Spotify, give a listen to it. It is absolutely amazing. Look, they've been treating us every single Sunday. Now you can have them in your ears on the way to work, to lectures, whatever else you guys go to during the week, because obviously I don't really know, do you know what I mean? And now on to the month of June. Our Olympic City women had a little conference themselves as well. Healthy relationships was the theme. So all the girls got together. I think there was food there as well. I tried to, put on a little wig and sneak my way in there, but it didn't quite work out. But yeah, we go again this year, right? Go again this year. But yeah, they had an amazing time together at Fountain Gate, just discussing what it really means to be a woman and the different relationships that you have to cultivate as well within that particular domain, which I'm not, I don't know too much about. And then as well, skipping that, we also had Father's Day. Look, we celebrate our mothers all the time, but it's time to give the guys some love as well. So we celebrated our Father's Day. We had Olympic City's very own men's ministry leading us through praises, worship, the word, the whole lot. The men ran the show. Who run the world? Men. Now we move on to the month of July. Within July, we had our under 21s service. Now, for all of you that were there, you will agree that was truly amazing to watch. For me, I'd seen these guys during choir rehearsals doing their thing, and I can't lie to you, yeah, we need to recruit a couple of them into Olympic City Music as well. So God richly bless you guys for pouring into that very day in the way in which you did. So hopefully we see the same thing this year again, or the next year, whenever this video comes out. I'm not entirely too sure. Month of August, tiring, 4K run, men. I don't do much running, if you can see. But yeah, the men did a 4K run. It was hard, I can't lie, but we battled through it together as men and we got through the very end. So that was amazing. I think what's really great to see is a little community and fellowship being built outside of the Sundays as well, you know, going together for runs, going to catch, I think they got coffee afterwards as well. I'm really baiting out that I wasn't there. Well, moving on. Within the month of August as well, we had our very own distinguished event, again held by Olympic City Music. If Takeover wasn't enough, we reloaded it essentially halfway through the year. And I'm sure we'll be doing the same thing again, but come to Takeover this year and then distinguished it, you know, halfway through the year as well. Then in August, we also did something quite unique and different, which I hadn't seen at church before. Imagine now, I walk into church, we usually have the usual setup, but this time there were tables with names of different occupations on it. What it was us discussing evangelism at work, right? I think that was very, very interesting to see. Look, we see each other every Sunday, but it was an opportunity for us to kind of discuss what we do in our 9 to 5s, from our Mondays to our Fridays, some people Saturdays as well. And what was special about it is how we evangelize within those times as well. One of my key takeaways is that everyone is different, right? You find certain people within certain occupations, so maybe the way in which you evangelize tweaks a little bit. Now we move on to month, I think 9, September? I think so, anyway. We had our marriage and relationship seminar. Firstly, big kudos to the guys on the marriage committee who done another absolutely amazing job. Look, they did it so well in February, we just had to do it again in September. Following that, within that exact same month as well, we had our Diamond and Pearls brunch. When I say we, again, it was for the ladies, right? The ladies went out, got themselves a bit of food, you know, little kiki and kakaing over there, and us, man, were left at home or at church. But anyway, we can do it ourselves this year, right? And then now in month 10, this one I know is definitely month 10. The guys behind the camera just told me it's month 10. We had our Officers Appreciation Month. We have many volunteers and officers working around the clock, really and truly, within the church community. And I think what's so amazing is the stuff that we don't see, right? Many of us come in on a Sunday and we see stuff set up and everything running smoothly. But there's a lot of men and girls behind the scene, men and women behind the scene who do an amazing job in making Olympic City what it truly is. And of course, everyone as well who turns up every Sunday to hear the word of God as well. So God bless you all. In that exact same month, we also had our men's wealth wake up call. It was really insightful. Look, we learned about what wealth really meant, and maybe not the way that you typically view wealth, but the biblical understanding of what wealth was. And I just want to say a massive thank you to Deacon Will, who came down and had this discussion with us as well. And guys, Christmas just came. If you've got a tenner, send it my way. God bless you, man. God bless you. Parlez-vous français, entrée, month, ons. If you didn't understand, put the subtitles there. I just said basically we had something great going on in November as well. It was our All Nations Sunday. We got to see the different ethnicities that there actually were in Olympic City. Look, it was really great having some discussions and finding out about what different cultures are truly experiencing and what their lives are like as well. If you want to learn some French or German, come to me, man. I'll teach you. Adios. That's Spanish, isn't it? Yeah, that's definitely Spanish. Anyway, moving on. Then towards the very end of November, we had our married folk get together, again at Pastor's house. Yeah, their gas bill's running high because we're always there, man. Always there. But yeah, I wasn't there, guys. I'm not married, but I'm sure it was another great event that we held with our married folk. Again, massive kudos to our marriage committee too. Month of December, the very month we're in right now. We started off with our Christmas games night. Of course, my team brought back the gold. What can I say? It was a great time. There was food and a bit more food and a couple games as well, which of course my team won, but that was amazing. And I'm hoping that we do the same thing next year so we can bring back the winner again. Go my team. I think we're Team Purple. Big up you lot, man. Jesus Christ, the revelation of the fullness of God. That was our topic for our Christmas convention, which literally happened, I think a week or two ago before we all stuffed our faces for Christmas, which was great. Took us from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and to the Sunday. And what was really special about this year's Christmas convention was on the Saturday. After the service, we took the time to go out onto the street and evangelize to the many people who we came across and share the gospel and the true meaning of what Christmas is. Look, guys, that was a mini review. I didn't even scratch the surface of all the amazing things that we did over the year. It's been a fantastic year for Olympic City PIWC. And it is my genuine prayer that 2025, we elevate, we take it to higher heights, we grow, we have more laughs, more joy, more goodness, all of that good stuff. But guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. And I'll see you guys at Takeover for our 10th anniversary.